Alright. There you go, long fellas. That took me a nice little nap. But we're just gonna go why and I'm running so much dime now. Okay? It's not because of like, oh, you're spamming. No. I play a lot of people that, rely on gun empty sets and the goal is not to let your opponent, have an easy throw. Like, you want to stress them out. And if you don't match to their formation, you're going to have a disadvantage somewhere on the field. Um, really depends on how you set your depth chart up. So you will typically see me run a lot of dime now, because I usually play to the meta. Kind of don't run 3-4 odd as much. If you can see, my go-to percentage kind of heightened up a little bit on my dime and nickel defenses. It's pretty much caught up with my 3-4, which I used to run a lot. Sitting over there at like 22%. So just kind of go in there, just look at my plays and stuff. That cover one robber 2,000 times. Sometimes you just want to scout yourself, see where you're at. See, I run that robber more than I was running that sink. And that sink defense is my baby. But some of these plays are making their mark. I might start using that zero blitz with my scheme. Because I like the edge blitz, but I need something that's going to give me leverage on the outside. So I'm kind of play with my audibles a little bit here. So I was using the edge 3. Might take that edge. I'm going to keep that Oki roll and I'm going to keep the robber. Edge 3, I kind of sub in a little bit. I don't use it versus spread because if you know what you're doing, you can beat a 3 match easy. I might have that as my manual sub. I like the edge 1. We'll kind of play with it. Get all these right. We're going to lap this cover 0. Definitely keeping the robber press with the edge 1 and then the Oki that's going to stay. The reason why the Oki is going to stay because it's the only way to get the roll. So if I go Oki roll 2, if you pay attention, the roll happens, right? So when I audible, but the only thing that'll happen is like this drop might happen. Now, if they're quick hiking, what you'll probably have to do is probably quick him in the zone and then just blitz him. So that way you can get the adjustment off fast enough. So sometimes you have to improvise if you're playing. So basically you get a 3 cloud blitz without it not matching up properly. So if I pick it just as is, I know you'll see me run it a lot as is and then just quick audible. The reason why is because as is, I don't get that roll. Okay? And that not having that roll is not good because you're not going to get the matchup that you want, specifically against trips. But on the contrary, it does put me in good position to send blitzes and stuff or match up, to my press defense or stuff like that. So there is use to it. Like, obviously, I won't go man to trip, so I'll probably stay with like a zone or something. But obviously, I don't have one. All these are federal ones. So Something to kind of take note of.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Figure out how I could actually use this as my new trips defense. I'm just kind of. I need to move him. Like I was in a game. I need to move him. Probably put him where I have Epps. That way he can cover tight ends and stuff. Because he has like on deep passes, Taylor has been a liability for me. It's like he's not fast enough to get to where I need him to be. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Don't get me wrong, man. He my dog. But dude, he chewed clock on me, man. It's like what can you do when someone chews clock? You can't be disappointed. It's not like I got blown out. It was a one-score game. Anything could have happened. Don't be like, oh, I'm disappointed in you. I don't want to be 17-0. Shit. So I'm trying to figure out who I can use. I do with just spamming the little fucking nah. Don't start that shit. Do with spamming that little that whip route and then that comeback. Not need a hard zone for the comeback. I mean, he couldn't really run on me for real. I mean, yeah, I could have won, but my guys just started dropping balls, and that shit happens and it hurts. You can do about that. Try to figure out who I want at safety. See, I could probably put Webb at safety. Let me see. That's 70-70. Man in zone. Man, shut that shit up, dude. That's cap. Lying ass. I think maybe Darnay Holmes I could start it as he's my starting slot. Trying to see pull him out, can press, and I need to utilize that. So if I go three safety defense, then I can put him down in the slot because of his ability to press. But Kelly can press too. Man, stop that shit. That's cap. He got no pursuit, 67 pursuit. Hmm, this is agility. It's like my big thing is like agility. Dude, I go into every season thinking I'm gonna win 7 games. Like that's my mindset. Now, if I win more than 7 games, the league is trash. I'm just be honest because my team is not built for that. Like I gotta, it's like at least a 1 year rebuild, 1 or 2 year rebuild if you're in a competitive league. Boom. Dude, I said every season, it doesn't matter what it is, I go in thinking 7 wins with this team because the roster really not nice like that. That's just my mindset. Now I'm gonna beat Willie Bobo's ass like he stole something, bro. Look at the Ravens. That shit's easy to defend. I ain't worried about the Ravens. I got their number. Let's see. Trying to figure out who I want to use as my safety. Hey, not no loser mindset, dude. I'm just saying, like, if you are in a competitive league, that's just, I always had, no, capping, bro. Willie Bobo, the type of dude who's going to try to shoot clock. And I'm just going to counter that. He ain't good like that. I'm trying to figure out who my safety is going to be because I already got Hobbs. I want somebody with good change of direction. Taylor got good change of direction and agility. It's got to be somebody that's fast enough and has good agility. So I could probably put Elps on there. He's got a good tangible, but 88 speed is. He's not really a ball hog. You just capping now, Pat. I ain't worried about that shit. We might not even make week 5 with the trades that have been happening. Someone gonna go blow their cap off. Y'all see some shit like that happen again. I looked at 5 teams off the rip. Even the Bears, the commissioner is not gonna have a team next year. Like they got to sign like 20 something people, and they only got 13 mil cap space. How are they gonna make that happen without cheating? Mm. I'm just telling you, it's not gonna last multi-year based off of what was already transpired. Like y'all, people don't understand how cap space works. Like this is not much. You can just not have any player you want without there being some type of obstacle in your way. So if you think you make all these little fantasy trades and shit, you go after the year one, you're gonna have to release a bunch of people on top of the contract. Like if you release anybody that's already on a long-term contract, then it's over. Like you just hurt yourself. Like you release somebody that's on a cheap long-term contract, and then you not only do you have to pay that because you released them, now you got to pay for whatever you traded and you're taking on the contracts you're taking on. You do that shit, you're gonna be in a cap hole. If anybody trades you, Jair, they're a dumb fuck anyway. Like why are people trading their best players? Like that's stupid. That's the type of shit make me not even want to play in the league for real. Like people doing dumb shit. Be honest with you, like why you can't just pick a free agent up and ball with him like that? That's where you decide. You CFMs are won at is through free agency. Yeah, stop trying to trade for superstar players, dude. If you're good, you don't need that. I don't like people doing weird trades and like trading for people's top caliber players. Bro, that's stupid, man. You thinking like a kid. Like I don't like that. Like you got the Jets, you got a good roster already. Like you got already a good CB10. Like why are you trying to put yourself in a cap hole situation when you already got to pick up Devontae's contract? You make that trade, you won't be in a cap, bro. This league's gonna die by week 5. You're gonna realize, oh shit, Shadow's right, and then you're gonna fucking restart the league. I'm telling you, bro. You improve through the draft and then free agency when it comes up. There is no there. No, you win now. You're gonna. There is no winning now. You fucking mess your caps situation up. You're fucked. This is not mud. Like y'all have to understand because I know how CFLs are supposed to be ran. Like, Y'all doing this shit like it's mud, trying to do these weird ass trades and shit. That shit's not even cool. Like, if you're gonna do a trade that makes sense. You know, like if you want to trade for someone's that's not being used, that would make sense. You trading for someone's starter though, like what the fuck, dude? Like that's gonna kill the league. No, I'm just saying you don't want people having stacked squads for no reason. Like you want this shit to be competitive. If it's a money league, people, if you trading your star players away in a money league, dude, you're dumbass. Like I'm straight up, you're a dumbass if you trade your star players away. This is, and you don't even need a corner, dude. Like you got a solid cornerback 10. Like you got good corners. You do not need another one. Like look at your roster, dude. Like you gotta understand, bro. Like you gotta go here first. Like you do anything, you go here first. This tells you what you have room to do. You don't have no cap space, dude. Like look at your cap space. You barely got 19 mil. Okay? Look at your salaries going into next year. Next year, you got Devontae, you gotta go you're about to go 35 mil in the hole. You're gonna have to release him. That's gonna hurt you. You're gonna have to release Queen Williams. You're gonna probably have to release CJ Mosley.
It appears you're discussing the contract situation of NFL wide receiver Davante Adams, particularly his salary with the Las Vegas Raiders, now New York Jets, in the coming years. You're correct that Adams has a very high salary cap hit in 2025. His base salary is set to be $35.64 million, with a total cap hit of over $38 million. This does indeed put the Jets in a difficult position, as they will need to manage their salary cap carefully. Here's a breakdown of the situation. High salary. Adams' contract is structured in a way that his salary escalates significantly in 2025 and 2026. This is common in NFL contracts, but it does create challenges for teams. Cap hit. The cap hit refers to the amount of salary that counts against the team's salary cap. Adams' high salary translates to a large cap hit, which limits the team's ability to sign other players. Release or restructure. The Jets may have to consider releasing Adams or restructuring his contract to reduce his cap hit. Releasing him would result in some dead cap money, but it would free up significant space. Restructuring would involve negotiating a new contract with Adams, potentially spreading out the salary over more years. It's important to remember that. Contract negotiations. NFL contracts are often renegotiated. It's possible that the Jets and Adams will come to an agreement on a new contract before the 2025 season. Team strategy. The Jets' decisions will depend on their overall team strategy and their assessment of Adams' value. Overall, Devontae Adams' contract situation is something to watch in the coming years. It will be interesting to see how the Jets manage this challenge and what the future holds for Adams.
Thank you, Google. Even though I didn't ask you. Shit. Like he basically told you everything I was telling you. Like, bro. AI said, let me take over. AI said, I got it. Let me tell this. Let me tell them. Oh, that's crazy. But yeah, look at it. You're going to have to release Vera Tucker. You're going to have to release Quincy Williams. You're going to have to, bro, you're not going to have no cap space. You make a trade, you got to make the penalty. You got to pay the penalty off. Like, who you said you was trading? Reed? That's 5 million more off the book. You're gonna go from 19 mil to 14 mil. How are you gonna pay Jair's contract with 14 mil on the books? Make it make sense. You gonna trade for a rental? That is dumb. Like dead ass. You'll have him this year, but look at his contract, my guy. Look at his contract. You do not have money for paying another corner after paying all that shit. You do not have money to pay this man with fucking 13 mil when his contract is 24 mil. Nah, dude, you're going to kill the fucking league in less than a year, dude. I guarantee you're going to restart it. I guarantee you. He doesn't even have the fucking cap space to make this trade because he's going to, bro, if he trades him, he's going to be under 10 mil cap space. Like, he'd be a dumbass if he trades him. Like, he's got a manageable cap space right now, but if you trade him right now, you're a dumbass. That's dumb. Stop doing dumb shit. Like, damn, look at the cap space before y'all start doing this weird shit. And look at the hole you put yourself in the future. Have some common sense. Jesus Christ. When you can go in free agency and probably get a corner with similar stats and pay nothing, pennies on the dollar. That's what I did. I got a corner that'll probably play 10 times better than him. Look, I picked this guy up in free agency, right? Free agency. I got a corner that's going to play a lot better than Jair, and I'm going to show you why. And I'm not paying him hardly nothing, dude. I picked up this dude, Kelvin Joseph, bro. I am paying him like a mil and 6'5", right? He's got 94 speed, 94 acceleration, 90 agility, 89 change of direction. This man got 72 press, which is decent. He's got 65 hit power as a corner, which is good. Uh, what else? He got 87 jump, which is decent. Like, and then you go, I don't know what his hidden traits are, so I got to go look at his player card. Go look and see what he has. He's got the aggressive ball trait, bro. Like, there's a discount, bro. You go in free agency, you can get guys that can immediately, like, if you absolutely need a corner, you got it right there. Like, you just go look for it. Stop being like, oh, I need to trade for the best players in the game because I'm not good at the game. I need to rely on people that got all the shit for me already. You know, like, don't be like that. Like, that shit be pissing me off, man. You got two good corners, bro. You got Reed and Gardner. What the fuck else do you need? You got Michael Carter. He's decent. Like, bro, what the fuck? You don't even look. You got Eccles. What do you need another corner for? Look at this shit. You got good corners on your team already. Why are you contemplating a dumb trade? Like, bro, like, think with your mind sometimes. You have four good corners on your team already. You do not need another. And in at least two of those are decent. And then, you paying a lot for Reed right now. You don't know how it feels to what? Bro, you don't even need to trade, dude. Ball out with what you got. Put that shit on the fucking table and be like, fuck that. I picked up Clyde Edwards in free agency, bro. I'm getting him pennies on the dollar, and he's leading the league in rushing. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all gotta understand, y'all can't be doing all this fantasy shit. Y'all, if y'all do, you need to turn fucking injuries on, to be honest. Because that motherfucker was running with his quarterback, getting hit and clapped, and no injury. Like, that shit's crazy. Nah, my boy don't be trembling, bro. I'm just saying, y'all don't need to be doing all that bullshit. See, that man got pop five good times. I made him fumble, and he doesn't get hurt. There's no penalty for fucking, without injuries, motherfuckers are able to do whatever the fuck they want. This shit's fantasy football. There's no risk. Be like, oh, if I scramble with my quarterback, you know, I'm not gonna get hurt, so why not? It's like it ruins the integrity of the game. It's like there's nobody being threatened with something that could hurt them. That's just what I say, man. You can't run a CFL without injuries, man. It's just gonna be fake. Because then you'll have people that got like Christian McCaffrey and stuff, and they'll spam stretch 30 times a game. It's if there's nothing that forces someone to use their depth, then you're basically playing mutt, and mutt is not fun because it becomes a pay to win type situation. But that's just my insight, man. Like I said, I'm just here to see how it plays out. I doubt it lasts very long, to be honest, with what everybody's doing right now. You want to play or something, man? I got to go to work in about 2 hours. What's up? There used to be. I don't know why they turned that shit off. But you do have like stamina. Stamina in regs feels a lot like you can run no huddle to turn your stamina, regression, and fatigue on. But if you don't run that, then you're not going to experience fatigue a lot. But I've been kind of implementing it to my game. Stop the cap, dude. Hey, Google, why does Black Rain not want to play Shadow X?
There are a few possibilities why Black Rain might not want to play Shadow X. Musical differences.
No, you
Black
wrong.
Rain may feel that
No,
Shadow
you're
X is
wrong.
weaker style.
I mean, it's not no music, bro. What the fuck? You got that one wrong, AI. Mm. Carroll got his full coaching staff. Man, do not sign no fucking Aaron Rodgers. Man, do not sign no fucking Aaron Rodgers, bro. Like,
Personnel is
do
out.
not want no
Everyone's
40
ready to
plus
get
year
this
old
one going.
Aaron Rodgers.
And away we go at Allegiant Stadium. And they dodge a turnover there.
Oh, that is safe.
This will be
That is a safety!
first snap to see the first action of this game.
You ain't gonna cheat me already. I need to see if I got it. They removed.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts.
I gotta figure out how
And
to
after
do
using
this.
an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. McCarthy starting off with a throw. As a man, Justin Jefferson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Motioning the tight end now. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And he
Not
hit a
really.
seam and got it to the opposing 44.
He's kind of finding
Good
stuff.
run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
2nd and 3 now. Staying on the ground with Jones. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy.
Oh, they cheated me there. Ain't no way Hawkinson's all running high. I need to go rob her and they're going
So a
for
touchdown
it.
on the board for Brock as they start this game off a
Steal that
perfect
shit,
1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
Dude, it's not like I got blown out, bro. It was a one possession game. I need two blocks.
Set to kick this away.
It's not even doing someone who shoots blocks. So.
Returnable from the 2. He lost the
Madden. You hold me on the safety, and then you hold me on special
The
team.
Vikings pull that in front further, 13-zip. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They motion the tight end over. First and 10, looking to throw. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. It was there, he just couldn't corral it. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight. Check, baby. 19 Lion. Cowboy 80. 18 Pioneer.
Dropping back to throw.
Oh my God, my running back's not dropping it.
Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Oh boy.
First time this game they've looked to him.
No, it's just the issue I have with my team members. They're just dropping balls and no reason. You drop the ball.
Looking for a throw here.
Linebackers jumping on grasshoppers.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
He finds it beyond the marker. And that's good yardage. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back now, pressure on its way.
There we go, dropping balls again. Come on, Mayor.
No look on his first look of the game. So that brings up second down. Shotgun handoff to Laube. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here. Sticking with Laube here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. They're going for this. On the move, headed right. Now from the right, he fires deep middle. It's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in position. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Ball on the 45, first and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. He's going deep.
Got to go with it.
And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
McCarthy trying again on second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on the back one through a well-placed hit.
Looking for a target. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back them up ahead of fourth down. second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They've got fourth down, so we should see the punt team on to send it away. McCarthy to throw for it.
Go ahead, let's go.
And on fourth down, that one won't work. It's incomplete. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first.
Count me out,
This
Pack. I
doesn't
got
get there. It's a
defense.
turnover on downs. Football on that 47-yard line. First down. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete.
That two ball is a little bit better than that.
Took his shot at 6 that time. And it's going to be second down. He's dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I like that concept.
Tight end going in motion here. From the red zone now. This one's gone. And this is down all the way to the 3. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play. They send a tight end in motion. Laube scores. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders make it a one-score game in the first half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
They give it to the back on the zone read. And he reaches the end zone, so the two-point conversion will cut the lead down to 6.
Once in a while, you just have to get the pulse of your team and measure how aggressive you want to be. It is such a boost for a team when you follow up a touchdown by outplaying the defense and getting an extra 2.
The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. And he found some running room for a nice gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the 41. Able to find Hawkinson.
Tackles.
Rolling into enemy territory. Keeps it moving. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Allegiant. The Vikings looking to add to their advantage. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. Working inside the red zone. Rolling out to his left. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. Jordan Addison the touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings bump the lead up to 13 points. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Ah, I hit the wrong button.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's
Ouch, I
intercepted.
couldn't know it better. That was wide open.
And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Reichert on for the point after. The point after is supposed to be upright. And the Vikings
I
push
tried to
the lead
pump
to
fake
20.
and it fucking threw it.
Well,
Instead
Brock,
of
hopefully
fucking
some
pump
short
like
memories on
faking, it
offense as they
just
get it right back
sucks.
here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to field this at the 2.
I'm not going to take no unnecessary hits.
And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Getting right back to it after that interception. Throw left side, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Putting the tight end in motion. Here's 2nd and 5. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its 2nd. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Ah, jump for that bitch. Come on, McCormick.
Intercepted again.
We need to really go for this
And the
one.
Vikings get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Yeah, they look for the right running backs. We try to put the right one in that situation. They wide fucking open. I gotta see who my best jumper is. I don't have that situation happen no more. They hold me from the gate. Fucking should have had a safety to start the game off. Who is my best jumper? I know I don't need to be using Zamir as a receiver, but he handles those wham runs pretty good. But I need to see who my best jumper is. I end up throwing that up downfield ball like that again. I make sure I had the right running back in. Abdullah. So I need to have him like as an option. I'm thinking I'm probably should spell Madison. He can't really catch, but I don't really need him to be like a great catcher because I need to have need to find a way to get Abdullah on the field. Got that 63 route, a short route running, but Lave's a better route runner. I'll probably just gonna find a way to sub him in. Maybe in a situational offense, I'll probably have him as my go-to receiver as a running back.
Well, there's never a shortage of shows or sights and sounds throughout this city, but for the next few hours, all eyes are glued to Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. Oh, there's a big hit right away as he's knocked down hard on the opening kickoff. Opening play, and Goff wants to pass it. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. And they work this out past the 25. Gone. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
To throw is gone. He'll get this one to Patrick. Down the left sideline. And he gets this one down to the 24. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. In motion goes Patrick. Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Tim Patrick, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Lions are on the board first here in Vegas. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. They will run with White out of the shotgun. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now they'll change things up. Going with White here, toss left. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They keep it on the ground. White again. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. In motion goes the tight end. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught, and they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the 1st down in the process.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
On the handoff, it's Laube. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Operating from the gun, Bradley. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
On the ground, it's Laube. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now the Raider offense will stay out there as they'll line up to go for 2. They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. They're going to keep it on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Goff now looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3-and-out.
Goff and his guys not coming off the field. They're going for this. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. To the air again. Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Here's Goff. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams, 52 yards. And they are able to add on to their advantage. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated. I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. After the interception, here's Goff. Into the hands of Williams across the formation. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jamison Williams. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Lions will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. He lets it go deep from there. And that's caught inside the 30. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. On first down, he'll drop to throw. This is caught. Touchdown Raiders.
2-man under is too easy to beat, dude.
29 yards. And the Raiders
Learn how to play defense, dude.
the final minute of the first half.
Stop complaining.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder in the ball carrier, and down he goes.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's 2nd and 10. Here's Gong. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
In motion, the tight end. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley. A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now a handoff up the middle. McCormick. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. On 1st down, it's McCormick. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. 3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. McCormick. He'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Up the middle they go. It's McCormick. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. The Raiders on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. Ritter going to change it up.
Striker, 3-3. Black Ultra. Hey, green. Drill green. Blue striker. Blaster, stick.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Touchdown! Terrace Marshall. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. They'll motion out one of the tight ends. They'll try and run it here. You know, we've discussed this before and we've seen it at practices. Extra periods being put in for the offense on these 2-point tries. But the defense, they're beefing up their support as well in practice.
They absolutely have to. If people are going to go for 2 and try and gain those advantages and make it tougher on your team as the game goes along, you have to be in a position to stop those. You can't let them get the advantage. So, yes, the defensive teams, they're putting in that extra time on 2-point plays as well.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Bradley. That's complete into the hands of Myers. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Here's Madison running on 1st down. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10. Off play action. Bradley. Short throw caught by Bowers. And it's going to be another 1st down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 29-yard line. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's 2nd down. Another carry now for Madison.
It's not a huge breakaway run, but if your starting running back finishes the game with averages of 5 or 6 yards per touch, you'll take that every single time.
Thank you.
They'll come to the
Means I'm doing my
line.
job.
This is 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Oh, they're changing this at the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Oh, look at this play call. And he's in. Touchdown, Raiders.
It's running cover 0, dummy.
Marshall with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Raiders have moved.
There's a guy they lost to a bottom 3 team with the Lions. You got the Lions and you're losing to the Raiders, bro. Get good. You got the Lions and you're losing to the Raiders. Get good. You got the Lions and you're losing to the Raiders. Get good. You have no comeback to that. There is no comeback to that. You're losing to the Raiders with the Lions. There is no comeback.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on the return. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete.
I got 50 seconds. I got 50 seconds. I got 50 seconds. What part of that did you not hear?
Wow.
What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the 4th quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
I'm still right here, dude.
Just about sewn up this football game. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Throwing now, Goff. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's 2nd and 3. Goff. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And the Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Goff now to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Goff and that Lions offense staying on the field. They'll try for 2. And it'll be intercepted. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left. Here's 1st down. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we...
Well, I wish I still had Henry Ruggs. Like, you literally can't talk shit if you got like a 99 speed receiver like that. Like, your shit talking game is dead at that point. Because you didn't beat me. You just had the fast receiver. That's it. Maga, Mega, and Mega.
When America and India work together, that is, when it's MAGA plus MEGA, it becomes MEGA, a mega partnership for prosperity. Up to it.
One month, Jordy? $430,000 in one fucking month. Morning, the business expensive. Relax, it's expensive. Yeah, Jordy, look what you got here. Look at that. $26,000 for one fucking dinner. Okay, no, this can be explained. Dad, we had clients. We had the Pfizer client. Right, the porterhouse, Argentina. Expensive champagne, the wine. We had to buy champagne. And you ordered all the fucking sides. Tell them about the sides. The sides. Sides? $26,000 worth of sides? What are these sides? They cure cancer? Sides did cure cancer. That's the problem. That's why they were expensive. Shut the fuck up. I'm serious. I stopped. And EJ Entertainment. What the fuck is EJ Entertainment? Well, that's, yeah, George, I like this name of this. George, what is that? It's a fucking prostitution ring, Jordy. I know. That's what it is. That is what it is. Isn't that the perfect description? That is what it is. But none of these was charged to me. This is all of them. Oh, that was all us. It wasn't me, though. Fucking explain this shit to him. I know. You fucking charges right here. You guys, the IRS, they allow for DNA. It's fine. DNA. DNA. Yeah, I said, no, you said DNA. I did. Yeah, you did. Wait, you said DNA. It's DNA, all right? No, you're upset about the dinner. That makes sense.
Bring the car to the courthouse. Bring the car. We don't need to hear no arguments. Bring the car. Every time I see this woman, she is never fully in the car. And this is SUV. And every time I see her, she's in the SUV and she is never fully in that bitch. Get your ass in the car. Put your seatbelt on. And then we'll talk about it. There ain't no way this man has lost his job for this bullshit. Bring the car to the courthouse. Get in. Not that thing anytime. I can fit in this car. Show me.
Oh, you mad at me, bitch? I don't care. She do fuck well. She couldn't get in that back seat. Couldn't stand one of those big folks trying to do skinny shit. You know what I
gets it back in completion, so that has him staring down third and 10.
Fucking trying to get that little fit and see what I'm
Throwing his Hurts.
Whatever the fuck it was, listen, don't piss me off.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 26 on the third down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 44-yard line.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, and that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss. Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
17 yards and a 1st down for Philly.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
They go play action with Hurts.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
63. No touch.
They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Saquon Barkley, an 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Throwing to start the drive. Bradley.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. First carry of the game for Zamir White.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Now they'll audible to something else.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
One of the things we always talk about heading into a game, who's going to set the tone early, and very early on here, we're seeing a defense is showing they're going to continue to break pressure.
They smelled that early 3 and out, brought the pressure, and the hit forced the incompletion. Now Marshall. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29. Good spot on the field to go for it, kind of no man's land as they call it, and it worked out.
Yeah, they call it no man's land because your punter's telling you it's too short. I'm just going to punt it into the end zone. Your field goal kicker might give you a little raised eyebrow, might be too far for the field goal, so it gives you a...
The Raiders with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They go with White on the counter, and he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line. Got it here at the 29 on 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw. Bradley. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I think he's a little trigger happy right there, and it turned into an ill-advised throw into their zone.
Well, we know he has confidence. He'll throw it any place, anytime, anywhere. That time it fell incomplete. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's complete to White. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll run for it. This is White. And now a fumble. The ball's out. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And hindsight 2020, I think they probably should have gone for the field goal, right?
The 3 points would look really good right now, but I think what we just saw there, analytics really starting to creep into the game because more and more teams are saying the more you go for it, the better your odds of getting it, the better your odds of scoring 6 points instead of 3. They took a chance there. It just didn't pay off.
Yeah, right here, the anti-analytics guys go thumbs up. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. It's Barkley on the counter. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Hurts to throw. And this one is incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
63.
Hurts. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
They'll look to throw here. Escaping the and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
This is taken at about the 14.
And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Right now they're on the wrong end of the scoreboard, and that won't change if this drive ends like the last one when they had that lost fumble. So you have a feeling taking care of the football certainly paramount right now.
Yeah, and it's not just the guy who dropped it on the last drive, is it? That means everyone who might touch the ball is getting the same message. Guys, ball security, paramount. Let's take care of it, and if we do, we've got a chance to put points on the board.
Operating from the gun, Bradley. Man open left side. It's his running back with it. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Loud running backs in the passing game.
Not really. It was a quad alignment. You didn't have the right coverage on the field for it.
This guy, they use him to stretch the field, don't they?
He stretched it right there. Turned it into a really nice game. They'll look to throw here on first down.
A short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense, and guys want to be involved. They can be in line, close to the line of scrimmage. They can split out like receivers. But hands, route running, speed, and some toughness to go across the middle, you put it all together, you got a heck of a tight end candidate.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. And they'll send the tight end in motion. That is caught. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 5 that time as they draw a bit closer here for a 2nd and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. And now they'll shift things around. Second and 2. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and couldn't you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. They'll run here on 3rd and goal. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
How about that stand defensively? The sticks were moving against them. First down after first down was being piled up. They drove it all the way down the field, and then they ran into a wall on 3rd and goal. Nice job regrouping. Very impressive.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And we will not see a return of the dynamic kickoff. And the first drive of the second half will commence from the 30-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This is a game, Charles, that's been fairly starved for offense. Really not much in that first half. We'll see if they can get something going here as we look toward the 3rd quarter.
And not just a chance to finally get a little more offense going, but to erase that small deficit they currently trailed by. I think they'd send a pretty powerful message to the opposite sideline if they drive it right down the field coming out of the half.
And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 7. In motion goes the tight end. A carry here for Laube. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 3rd down and 1. Back to throw. Bradley dancing to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried running through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Maybe a little frustration starting to creep in. The offensive line hasn't done a great job of protecting him in this game, and there he was, hit again as he threw it.
Yeah, another time on his backside, probably starting to get a little frustrated.
Got to keep his composure. Can't let the defense know that they're getting to him.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
An audible here to get a new look. On fourth down, Bradley. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. A first run for the backup, Abdullah. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. They go with Abdullah again. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short. Now they'll change things around before the snap. They'll run here. Abdullah. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the fourth. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. First and 10 here. They'll go up the middle with White. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He's got White here. And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. From the gun on third down, Bradley. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. In motion, the tight end. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. To the left side, there's Mayer. And the Raiders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a give to Madison. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here now, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Going to run with Madison again. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. This crowd doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. He's back to throw. Out to his left. Oh, no, he
What
lost
the
the
fuck? This
football.
an incomplete
And it's picked
pass.
up by the Eagles. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was
Throw the
going
fucking
on.
flag.
And that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the...
I didn't even try to, Pablo. Like, I thought he was going to kick up. You got time for one more. That shit's bullshit. Then they ran the clock off on me right before halftime, like 20 seconds for no reason when I didn't have to go 20 yards to get to the spot of the ball. Like, that's just crazy. They got to take that clock run off out of the game. If you're going to go from 5-minute quarters to 4-minute quarters and have clock run off, you might as well do 3-minute quarters.
Fans to the birthplace of America, the city of brotherly love, the place where you'll find the best cheesesteak made in this country, and some of the best football played inside of Lincoln Financial Field.
Not even that. Like 2-minute quarters because I think you run 20 seconds off every time you get a snap.
We're just
3 snaps is essentially a minute.
And away we go at the link. On the return, Britton
It comes off every quarter.
Nice return, but what a hit
6 snaps is 2 minutes. So 12 snaps a quarter is what you're going to get, give or take. That's not football.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert.
Goddard is not that fast.
The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Got a man, it's Mayer. We come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
18 Cardinal.
They send the tight end in motion. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it's second down coming up.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along your route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Ready? Top below 18. 65 cat. 65 cat.
Second and 10 now. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
Back. Big alert. Big alert. 18 Patrick. 70 range. 70 range. Warriors 70. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish off their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Oh, look at this, trying to surprise him with an end around. And he gets in. The two-point try puts him in front by one, 8-7. The Raiders' kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. First and 10 from the 41.
Great. Set. No touch.
Hurts now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
Finds a seam down the middle. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Just about every offense since the beginning of time, since the forward pass, Kate, has loved a tight end that could stretch the middle of the field. Man, I remember as a kid watching Kellen Winslow Sr. dice up right here between the hashes. But what a difference it can make for an offense.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Hey, 73. No touch.
Going power with a big tight end. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
So many offenses will script, Kate, the first 15 plays of a game, but it's often getting to the lesser used stuff like that that's critical in the red zone. They get a decent gain out of it and continue the push for the goal line.
The nose of the football inside the 1. Here's second and goal.
No touch that. No touch.
He tries to sneak it. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We will not get another play in here. That's good. We're back and excited to start the second. Eagles in a nice spot to put up points. Barkley. defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, you really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
The kick by Hopkins is good. And they've taken back the lead.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. Hopkins isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense up to the line fast. Trying again, following the set. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Go! Back to 11, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That is caught along the sideline, and he gets the feet down. Wow! It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Raiders first. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. The give now out of the shotgun. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Jacoby Dean in on the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy. And that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
It's the 2-minute warning now from the link. The Raiders with the football. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
70 Lions. Set.
Now first run of the game, Zamir White. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Brought down by Jalen Carter. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
They'll try and throw it here. Catch is made down the right sideline. And that is a touchdown. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
I will, Pablo. I'm just kind of seeing how things go. Matter of time before she falls apart.
And the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
And he's got a man complete. And he's going to get in. The try is good. Their lead stretches to 6. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Covey now to return this.
People realize they got to start releasing their good players so they have enough cap space to sign free agents. Just to have a team, not even elite free agents, just regular players. Once they realize that. I was talking about this CFL, motherfuckers just think this shit's lit. And they want to have a God squad and shit, and they gonna fuck around and find out in the offseason when they ain't got no money, they gotta get rid of their team that they traded for. So not only do they lose their draft compensation, they have to lose the players they traded for just so that they can have a team put on the field.
Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Second down, Hurts throwing again. And there's a man there.
That was a good adjustment.
Jacorian Bennett has it. And the Raiders are finally stopped on the return, but they'll still take over on the edge of the red zone.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open field and setting his offense up for success.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A tight end in motion now. 1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Running on second with White. Has a big hole left. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out.
Just to wear you out.
Looks like it's going to be on the offense.
Isn't that at all? Nah, you turn aggressive on to wear the defense out. So if they want to keep blitzing, it's going to pay its toll on them.
Running it after the penalty. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
19 Lions.
Here's a throw. He fires one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Ready? 19 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready?
Goal to go. It's a pass play. Into traffic. Complete. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Thanks for accepting that. I like the first down.
Game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond.
Give me more room to throw.
Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal.
79 Bronco. Hey, Smash. Dragon 60. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready?
Goal to go. They're passing. And that one's incomplete, but boy, are they lucky it wasn't intercepted. That was a risky shot.
Not freeform it where you can't pick it.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcat.
He pressed? What? Money.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This is hauled in by Myers.
That's a drop zone, but I
And they'll get this down
get
nearly
that
to the
smoke
end
screen away
zone.
all day.
Instead, stopped at the 2.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space, your buddies do the rest around you, and a big play follows.
Half the 60, half the 60. Half the 11, half the 11. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions. 18 Pioneers. Hut, hut.
Here he is now, 3rd and goal. Escapes the punt, intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Not a lot of
Should've put
one-play
somebody in
swings
the
bigger than that
run.
one right there.
Jesus.
That throw was destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Let's go. Nike 18.
Drive starts with a carry by White. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. James Bradbury up from the secondary for that tackle. Working quickly here. They'll motion him out of the backfield. From the 32. Couldn't connect there. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring it up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Looking to throw. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Free-formed it, dude. I'm not going to pick that.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st down, Hurts. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I know coordinators say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
Elliott on now to attempt the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they'll take the lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Come on. Go street. 79 Broncos. Track 60. Cut 19. Cut 19. Top below 18. Go.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Has him on the quick hitter. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
He throws a bullet down the left sideline. They connect on the deep shot. He has the touchdown. Spread the field and send him all deep, baby. All right, this might be a stupid question, Brock, but what makes that play call successful against an NFL secondary?
Yeah, because 4 verts is good against a college secondary, a high school secondary, a Pop Warner.
Sometimes if you redline it, that's only where your receiver can get it, but you just got to put it in the perfect spot.
4 choices to choose from. Oftentimes you'll find one to hit on.
They give it to the back of his own lead. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Covey now to return this. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30.
Never give up on a play. I didn't. I just went straight to practice mode and practiced it.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's on the move. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
73.
From the 33 on second down. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him.
You can't send 5 routes if I got Max Crosby. You got to send 3 to block them.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, the defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Raiders get it back as he intercepts him for the
throwing it right to my user.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward.
Big game downfield. And he almost gets to the 5. He's out at the 6.
Literally put the ball where you want to, away from the coverage. You know what's crazy? You know my quarterback's rated like 58 overall. I believe you go look at the roster. Carter Bradley, 58 overall.
You just got to look for it. too hard.
You got to set your settings. Like everybody's settings is different depending on the quarterback they use. I use placement and accuracy with a 5 vertical speed. But again, you still got to practice. Like you're not going to get it day one. I probably do like 100 reps a day on practice mode, 100 reps. Just practice versus different coverages, stock coverages, just so that I can get good at the placement.
The best part is, it's working. He gets them several yards on that play.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
And it destroys cover 2 man. Like people that play that shit, like you'll probably run into it a lot. You'll just cook that shit. Like it ain't nothing.
Still lined up at the 6. Here's 2nd and goal.
Hawk 70. And 70 Rangers. Warriors 70. Panther 11.
Now looking to throw.
Just
They did it. He made the interception.
Come on, not outrunning White. Come on now. Come on now. There's an invisible field that's preventing me from tackling you. That's crazy.
Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner, and sure enough,
Like every time.
jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing.
It wouldn't let me try to wrap you up or nothing. I was like right there and just like got pushed back by an invisible field. It is what it is.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2. Getting right back to it after that interception. And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4. Well, that right there, a very important 2-point conversion. Bronc their lead, now up to 3. A field goal with only time this week.
Yeah, the math was pretty easy on that one, right? You know what it does. It puts you up 3 and forces a field goal on the other side. But I'll tell you what else I like there, Kate. It's psychology. Puts a little seed of doubt on that other side. Maybe if you come into this moment later in the game, and certainly an injection of confidence for your offense that they can deliver in the clutch.
And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Back to the air following the pick 6. He fires one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line.
That's the user catch part of it. You free form and then you get the user catch. Oh my, that's epic.
I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got,
I
man.
threw it underneath.
Those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
They want to run it across. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Ooh, Crosby's in his zone.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Coming now to return this. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And this one does not go far. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And he's short of the first after a mile gain. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
The Raiders bringing out a couple extra defensive backs for 3rd down. They're in the dime. Looking to throw. He has the first throw in the middle.
Ryder is not that fast.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
A big spot for the Eagles now as they go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play. It's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
They stop him right as he gets up past the 15. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he's roughed him up and cost him that catch.
To the air on 2nd down. He puts some power on a deep one. Yet another interception, and that could be what does it. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles only up by a few. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
No touch it. No touch it.
Barkley trying this up the gut. Off to the races, middle of the field. And he is into the end zone for a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon
So that people home field advantage where they do better blocking. There's nothing to do about that.
And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Putting a receiver in motion. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's got Bowers working the sideline. And he's down inside the
Told you that shit.
35
It's
before
covered
going
2 man.
out. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10.
Track 60. Check go.
They're throwing it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage.
Power
Brock, you know
backs
this
aren't very
firsthand.
good
You are throwing
receiving
into
backs.
rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Come 19. Set. Buffalo 18. Ready to alert. Ready to alert. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
First down from the red zone. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
We're down inside the final 90 seconds as they line up for the all-important onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Eagles make the recovery. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? Well, put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash your defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball could go right over their head.
Delta.
First down, and they go right back to it. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Delta.
Here's another carry for Barkley. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Great. Set.
They go to Barkley again.
It's that fucking home field momentum shit. Dang.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles make it a 10-point ball game. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Pass is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
Okay, ready?
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 40, 70. Handle it up. Riggs.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 39 yards. And that's good for Raiders first.
20 seconds off the clock, and it's going to take 5 seconds to hike.
After the catch, the way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
One final shot here. Need this to force overtime. And that pass falls incomplete. Well, they kept trying. They kept taking shots at the
I
very
hate that spot run off with a passion.
This one's over.
That shit killed like so much time out of the game. Like you think about every snap, 20 seconds comes off the clock that you make this good. So I go look at the highlights. I can see exactly how much. So that's a completion. So that's 20 seconds.
The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Philadelphia.
This 20-second runoff is 40. Then we show like the touchdowns. It's just like 4th quarter, this shit took that momentum took over. Go look at all the completion. So that's 20. 40. 60, so that's 1 minute. 20. 40. 60. That's 2 minutes off the first quarter that was just ran, like clock runoff. 20. 40. 60. That's 3 minutes. 20. 40. 60. That's 4 minutes. So that's essentially 1 quarter that's not even getting played. 20. 40. 60. That's 5 minutes. 20. 40. 60. That's 6 minutes. 20. 40. 60. That's 7 minutes of clock already just off of clock runoff. Twenty. 40. 60. That's 8 minutes of clock. 20. 40.
60. That's 9 minutes of clock that just didn't get. That's crazy. 9 minutes of clock just off of runoff. So essentially, you're playing a game. Let's see. Kind of do the math here, bro. Like, that's a lot of possession time that you're not getting. You know, so in actuality, you're probably touching the ball. I said between me and him, I'd say like you shave like what 4 minutes off of each clock, 4.5 minutes with the ball, with the actual ball. That's crazy. 9 minutes of fucking clock on just runoffs. All right, I'm gonna get ready for work. I will catch y'all later. They got to get rid of that clock runoff. And